Hey, what's happening, you stinky sons of bitches? Welcome back to What the Fragrance. Today I'm going to talk about a house that I found the end of last year, right around Black Friday, I believe it was. I've been collecting fragrances for several years. I do a lot of research on them, of course, a lot of shopping. So, obviously, the way our phones and everything listens to what we're saying, I get a lot of brands that are in houses I've never heard of come across my Facebook. This is one of them. I haven't honestly seen them anywhere else. I've looked up reviews. There's a couple. So I wanted to shout them out because I feel they deserve more notoriety for the fragrances they're putting out. They've got a couple of collections. I believe 4 in each collection. They got the original and the Prestige. The Prestige collection I don't have any of. They got the Rose Sands, Jade Royal, Scarlet Amber, and one called Oud for You. I got the original collection. There's 4 of them. I have 3. I haven't picked up the last one, which is called Mystique. The notes on that one sound pretty incredible. I just haven't checked them out yet. But the 3 that I do have, let's see, Mystique, Rosemary, Pink Pepper, Petitgrain, Jasmine, Neroli, Orris Root, Lang Lang, Sandalwood, Vetiver, Cedar, Patchouli at the bottom there. I really want to check that one out. I've been procrastinating on picking it up. The first one I bought, I'm going to review that one last. When I received that one, they sent me a sample. I smelled that sample and immediately got back on their website and purchased it. It was simple as that. I done. One sniff, bought it. Along with that one came the first one that I'm going to talk about here. And it's the same thing. I smelled the sample and I bought it. And the nice thing about it, while I'm thinking about it, if they're samples, they're not little 1.5, 2 mils. They send you a nice 5 mil little bottle of this stuff. So you get a good couple of possibly a few wears out of it before you even have to buy a bottle. So you get a real damn good idea of what the hell you're buying before you get it. Let's get into the first one here. This one I really enjoy. It's you can go day, evening, all year long if you like. Sicilian orange, bergamot, black currant on the top, patchouli leaf, water jasmine hitting that middle notes. Capping it off with some cedar, leather, sandalwood, vanilla, white musk. What's that say to you? That's musky signature. See if we can get it here. There's a little bit. A little bit of a goldish color to it. Maybe a high yellow. This stuff is really, really, really good. My only downfall on these, let's get some pressure. It's not bad. It's not a bad atomizer at all. This stuff is so good. You get that musk. That musk is right off the top, a little bit of vanilla. You definitely get the citruses there at the top, the fruitiness, which I really like, that mix of that white musk, that vanilla with those fruits right off the top, and the sandalwood and leather at the bottom. It's just $75, 100 ml bottle. The presentation's fantastic. I mean, you see the bottle. You can't beat this stuff, man. For an all-year wear, day, night, you can wear this stuff in the office, the gym, going out, date night. I mean, it's an all-occasioner. All-occasioner. So when I bought that first one and I smelt that first sample, It was this one, Amir. Man, I I could not pass up buying this thing. It's a banger. It's a straight up banger. All of these are bangers from this house that I've tried. All three of these guys are just clean. Some citruses in there, little fruits. That vanilla, the Madagascar vanilla, and that white musk. It comes out in the opening, but man, it mixes real well with those citruses at the top. Again, you know, this stuff's good. You got Sicilian orange, Calabrian bergamot, Sicilian lemon coming off the top. Middle notes they list as just playful fruits, but they definitely pop in that one. Some white musk, Madagascar vanilla, amberweed. Yeah, I said amberweed. That's the base. That's what you're closing up with. Really, really, really good. You could pull this off probably all year. I gotta say this one's probably more spring fallish. Um, Definitely daytime, but again, office, gym, you know, pretty much all occasion. You know, if you're in a suit or some sweatpants, you know, going to the dollar store, you can rock this. It's fantastic. Um, this next one, it's the first one that I really saw because they really advertised this one, really pushed it, and the notes in this thing. You know, we got all the angel shares and the parfums de Marley, Oujon, and you know, all of those kind of almost edible fragrances. And this one here, man, Toxic Desire. Most of these gourmands that have that booziness to them, they're running with a rum note. And while they're fantastic, the top of this thing is banging some cognac oil with some caramel. All right, that's your top. Mm. If it was drinkable, I'm drinking this shit. It's so good. You got the middle notes of oak absolute, cinnamon essence, tonka bean. You see what I'm saying? Some sandalwood, praline, and vanilla at the bottom. Bro, this thing opens up. The cognac and caramel, just, it's like a good book that has a great first paragraph. It draws you in. It makes you want to smell this thing more and more and more. And when it closes out and you get some of that cinnamon and that sweetness from the bean, the creamy sandalwood, the praline, and the vanilla, it's an edible banger. It is definitely an edible banger. Toxic Desire. I'm gonna put this up there with the Angel Shares and the PDM, you know. Um, but this is only $75. And you know, while I'm thinking about it, these are all extrait de parfum. So you're getting that longevity, that strength. This stuff lasts. God, I work 10-hour days, you know, and I could spray this on in the morning before I leave, and I could still smell it on my skin alone. Clothes, definitely for at least a day, maybe more. On my skin, I'm still smelling it after 10 hours. All three of these that I have, and I could only imagine that Mystique and the other collection, they're probably just as strong, powerful, not overbearing though. I'm a heavy sprayer, you know. Curly Fragrance is the reviewer that kind of really brought me into the review game, you know, as far as learning more and more. You know, she's got a lot of the same taste I do in fragrances, and you know how she likes to spray them. You got to go with it. Word up, Curly. Like, I will spray the shit out of everything. I don't give a damn. You can lock me in a room with 10 people and be shoulder to shoulder. You gonna know I'm there. And, you know, I don't wear fragrances for compliments, but anyway, I got to tell you, I am not mad that I bought these. I know it doesn't look like I use them much, but remember, I have well over 100 fragrances, and so I wear something different every day. Sometimes two, maybe three different things a day. But definitely, definitely, definitely get your hands on some of these Corbage parfums. I can't wait to get my nose on the rest of them. I could only imagine that Mystique, the notes in that I told you about earlier, that just, you know. So anyways, shout out to Corbage Parfums. You're making some real fantastic stuff here. We appreciate you. If I can help get the word out about y'all even more, I'm going to do my best. I'm new to the game and reviewing, but I'm not new to the game of fragrances. So, you know, throw me a subscribe if you see this, and I'm going to try and put out some good content about these things, especially, you know, some of these houses that people don't know much about, Corbage being one. I had never heard of them until I saw the ad. So here's my take on these three. If you like it, throw me a subscribe. If not, throw me a middle finger. I ain't gonna be mad at you either way. As always, wash your ass, moisturize, spray on something sexy. I'ma holla at you.